Williams here, Mr. Real Estate Swag. We got Antonio the Hitman.
What's up, what's up?
All right, today, folks, we're going to basically talk about private lending, all right? Private money investor in your real estate business in today's market, all right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You don't need private money to buy and sell homes, okay? You can definitely you can definitely buy and sell homes without, using any of your money and credit or having private money, because all you're basically doing is assigning, a piece of paper over to your buyer, end buyer, for a fee. So you don't really need, to have money to close the deal. But with, the way the market is changing, you might want to get into doing some rehabbing, or you might want to be able to secure a deal and maybe even sell to a retail buyer, okay? And by doing that, you're gonna, need some type of funding, all right? Now, the banks are not lending out as much money as they used to, so what you can do now is you can attack and find private money lenders, okay? So, Antonio the Hitman here has been a successful investor that has been able to attract and lock down a private money lender, okay? So we want to talk further on that. So tell me, Hitman, how did you even lock down your first private money lender? Where did you find the person, and stuff like that?
Well, Chris, I mean, private lenders are everywhere. I mean, anybody can be a private lender. You can be a private lender, I can be a private lender. It's just the money. It's just all about who has the money, the funds, willing to lend the money to that investor. So, I mean, pretty much when I found my private lender, it was just a retired person. They was retired, they had, a whole bunch of funds sitting in the account, collecting dust, getting 0.1% in the bank, wow, which is ridiculous. Yeah. So I came at him, was like, hey, I can get you, I offered him 12% rate of return on his investment secured by real estate. So that was music to his ears. So, I mean, he's already getting 0.1% in the bank. So if I'm giving you a 12% APR on your money, I mean, somebody like that's retired, they're looking to keep their money flowing. So that was a great thing for him. It worked for me and it worked for him. So just say I borrowed $100,000 for a project, or just say I wanted to borrow $100,000 to close on a house, then immediately resell it without putting no work into it, so I can get a deep discount to close fast. I say, hey, I give you 12% interest. With that 12%, they say $100,000 over the course of 12 months. That's $12,000. So over 6 months, which is the average market time, you maybe want to borrow your money from 6 to 9 months. They say 6 months, he's getting $6,000 over the course of 6 months. So imagine if he had that $100,000 over 6 months sitting in the bank. It probably would have made, I don't know, interest of $100. I don't know. I'm throwing out a crazy number, but that's how real it is when your money's just sitting in the bank collecting dust. Right. Money is called currency for a reason. So, so with the to make it comfortable for that private lender, because 9 out of times these are just regular Joe Schmoes. They don't know about real estate, so you kind of want to consult them on how you're doing it. So what I do, we draw up a promissory note and a deed of trust secured by real estate. So therefore, he knows he's getting his money back secured by that real estate transaction. So that's pretty much. I mean, like I said, private lenders are everywhere. You just gotta open up. Just let people know what you do. Let them know that you buy houses and you're a real estate investor. They're everywhere. Trust me. Trust me.
Okay. Now, as far as you're locking down your private money lender, and I understand you say you're paying them 12%. Do you pay them, as far as like a monthly fee, as you borrowing the money up front for them? Like, say for instance, you have a rehab project or whatnot, and they're coming out with expenses. Are you paying them monthly as interest, like, or are you paying them? Or you saying after the house is sold, then I'm going ahead and pay you your money back plus that interest or that however you set your deal up? Are you paying them up front over the course of the time, or are you waiting to pay them on the back end? You know what I'm saying? To split the profit.
Well, I guess it depends on the private lender, because cash is king. Whoever got the money, can really have some type of a little more leverage than the person who has not bringing the money. So if you find a private lender that agrees to you paying them on the back end of, let's say I throw out 6 months again, then that's great. That's what I do. I pay my private lender on the back end of the sale. So I come out nothing out of pocket. But just say, I mean, even if you're paying monthly, you know, it kind of puts a little bit more pressure on you because you come out of pocket paying monthly over the course. But I mean, that's still good too, because you still have at least you still have a private lender. So maybe like on the second or third deal, you may negotiate that, hey, let me pay you on the back end. I'll give you 13%. Let me pay you on the back end. Right. So it's all about negotiation and agreement between you and the private lender. That's why I like private lenders, because it's open negotiation. It's not like you're getting money from, just say I throw out a hard money lender where they have a set term. You know, hey, you're paying 5 points up front, you're paying 15%, and you're paying 3 points on just say the back end or something like that, and they're charging you. They have a late charge, or not a late charge, but a penalty charge if you're borrowing the money over 6 months, something like that. So that's why I like to work with private lenders, because it's more flexible.
And I mean, more and more real estate investors in today's market, you can't go to the bank, to get money as fast as you can back in the day. So now, there's more and more people that are starting to go after private money lenders. And, like you said, I mean, you're securing, the money with an asset, it's pretty much a no-brainer for you, so.
Right. So what I do also, I give them a breakdown of my numbers, hey, I'm buying, because like I said, they're 9 out of 10 times, these people are regular Joe Schmoes, they're retired people that I'm using. They don't really know about how real estate works. Right. Per se, they heard about it, but they don't know how we do things. So if I'm breaking down the numbers, hey, Mr. Private lender, I buying this house for $50,000, and this is going to, when I fix it up, this is going to be worth $170. If they see that, they're like, man, how'd you get that for $50,000? Oh yeah, I'll lend my money for that. It needs $20,000 or $25,000 at work. Hey, I need like $85,000. They take care of my all my expenses. As far as over the course of that transaction of me holding that property. So they're out there. They're out there. Trust me. They're out there and their money's sitting in the bank, and they're trying to figure out, how can I make more money with this money sitting in the bank? And you're the opportunity for them, so it's going to be a win-win situation.
Okay. All right, so I mean, that's pretty much private money in a nutshell, folks. You heard about it. I mean, like I said, you don't need it to start profiting right now in real estate, but it's definitely a great thing to have. It will definitely grow your business.
Right.
All right, so I want you to get out there, start networking. If you're at the local Starbucks, start mingling and talking with the people, because you never know. It could be your pastor, that could be your private money lender.
Yeah,
there's a lot of different people, that you might not think, that would be, maybe nah, they might not get into it, but you never know. All right, you never know. If you don't try, you don't act. So, get out there, talk with the people, meet with them, network with them, explain to them what you're trying to do. Explain to them the benefits of if you happen to know that they have money, and the benefits of being a private money lender. And I guarantee you, talk to 5 or 10 of them, I guarantee you one of them is going to be saying, at least one of them is going to say, you know what, I'm definitely down. Let's talk more. Let's put some stuff together, and start closing deals, and your profit will start to increase. That's the whole thing about it.
Yes, sir.
Your profits will start to increase. You go from making $3,000-$5,000 a wholesale deal to making $15,000, $20,000, or $30,000 on the deal. All right. So we're signing off. Chris Bruce, Mr. Real Estate Swag, Hitman Antonio.
Yes, sir.
And
we'll
be next with the content.